Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nara and here we're discussing all things astrology and spirituality. And this video is about Pisces or Neptune in the 7th house of your chart. If you don't know where your Neptune or Pisces is placed, go online, just Google natal chart calculator and you'll be able to find out your personal placements. But if you do happen to have this placement, then welcome to this video. So 7th house naturally belongs to Libra, right? It's all about partnerships and forming connections and marriage. It's serious form of relationships, the ones that are, being taken seriously, where you live together, you're married together, you're engaged, you have family together. Also, the 7th house represents just the way we connect with other people as well. And just in general how we see the society. Okay, so having Pisces in the 7th house creates a very fantasizing nature to this person, right? So where they start to believe naturally. It goes, actually the meaning of Pisces or Neptune in the 7th, interchangeable. Okay, so these people, they believe in a certain way that a relationship should be. They believe in a fairy tale. They have this, they imagine a relationship to be perfect, to have this perfect partner. They have the picture of their perfect partner, right? And someone who they can worship like a god, okay? And they create that godly figure of this partner. And they may live in this fantasy for a long time, but eventually that fantasy will wear off, especially after living together. They start to realize that their partner was not as perfect as they were imagining them to be. And they realize that they just get disappointed. And here's the nature of Neptune or Pisces in this house, is for you to realize, to break free from those illusions and to realize that you were lying to yourself and gain some new fresh perspective on relationships, which will help you to form better relationships in the future. So this is the whole point. And having this placement is very, very important to keep your head clear when it comes to romantic partners, not to over romanticize them, okay, in your head, because you can literally with this placement, people, they let everything slide. They try not to notice anything. They don't notice red flags. They just close their eyes. They're blind to everything, just because they don't like that illusion in their head to be disrupted, right? But eventually it will. And that's the nature of this placement, right? So before it happens, you realize that and start paying attention to red flags before it gets too late. Because how it manifests, right? It either ends the relationship or your partner disappoints you in some way, like he starts cheating on you and you find this out, and your imaginative partner is gone, so you don't want that dream to be basically broken. You don't want that dream to be messed up, so you like to keep the best, you see them in the best light. And not only that, these people also see just others in general, as very like better than them and higher than them. They don't notice other people's flaws a lot of the times. Also, these people may have a victim mentality, victim identity. They identify with that victim mindset a lot, and they are subconsciously attracting people that are not coming from the good place, and don't have good intentions. So they always attract people who are either, like prisoners or have some type of criminal past, alcoholics, drug addicts, somebody to be saved. They like to save others, right? But they don't realize that they gotta save themselves. But here's the thing. They think that they can be saved through relationships. So that's the problem with this placement. And these people have to realize that nobody will save you but you. And eventually I've seen with this placement people who attracted drug addicts, you know, alcoholics, cheaters, liars, who took advantage of them. And it took them like years to realize this fact, and who cheated big time, got caught, and still no consequence. You know, this placement is this. Eventually, a person got tired and they, you know, changed the perspective, pulled the fuck away, you know, disappeared, moved on, let them go. But they wasted years, probably like 7 or something. Like, why to go through all this if you can just like know better, you know? And knowing these ins and outs of your chart will help you to keep your head clear in certain areas where you're struggling naturally, right? Also, these people might be you know, they see the reality from pink colored glasses. Okay, the way they relate to the world, they think that they're not very strong. They truly believe that they're weak people, and they always look out for others, for advice and for other things, in friendships too. You know, they don't trust their own voice a lot of the times, and they like to dissolve. They want to find somebody, friend, partner, and to completely dissolve in them, you know, like that yearning of being held by other people, being cared by other people. You're not doing any favor to Neptune in these people. You know, Neptune is here to love and dissolve with others, but not expect anything. But these people may cook for you, do everything for you, and then expect shit from you, you know? But the Neptune's nature from this placement, you know, perspective, is to dissolve with others, love unconditionally, but still having boundaries, okay? And also doing that without any expectation, because Neptune is teaching you to love unconditionally beyond all restrictions. But that doesn't mean that you should be a doormat, because these people can be doormats, okay? Or they can become overly analytical, just like the opposite, right? Virgo. And actually 7th house Pisces means that you have Virgo in the rising, which is in the 1st house, right? So you might be actually, especially it's for mature ones who, you know, got tired of being used and abused, they may become the opposite of themselves, you know, Virgos. They can start being critical of their partners, you know, and kick their butts for real. So this placement is that. But besides all the negativity, right, this placement suggests a very romantic relationship, just like from a fairy tale. But the length of it, we don't know. So it's all up to you how you handle it, how much you allow your delusions to take you over and fuck up a wet dream. You know what I mean? So yeah, I feel like I've covered pretty much everything for this placement. If you resonate with this video, please let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to hear that. And thank you all very much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.